doing? It's been a many moons since I've been on here. I have something to talk about, man. It's kind of like my last act of forgiveness. Like, I think in 2012, something was exposed to me. And when it was exposed to me, it was like ripping a band aid off of a gun wound to the heart that needed to be healed. Like, you need to pull this bullet out and you need to stitch it up so it don't keep gushing blood, so you don't die. And bro, I've been on this journey of forgiving people, forgiving people for being, for me allowing them to be who they are. I done went out here and I done forgave people. And then, you know, especially like when I came, like when you hear about racism as a as a person and then you go through like your ancestry and you see that your people were landowners, big time landowners. That's what I learned in my ancestry. On these here grounds, my grandfathers had land. And I can tell you the stories of my ancestors because I did this here research. And so it's hard. Like I done went through acts of forgiveness, acts of forgiveness, acts of forgiveness, acts of forgiveness. And then I came to this bump in the road. And it was these physical bodies, the peoples that were the ancestors and were the benefactors of this thing that happened to my people. And I came to a fork in the road, man. It took me a couple of years. I was really, really angry towards white people. Boy, I was mad towards white people. Oh, you know what you done to my people. That's how I was for like 3 years. Real hard. And so I had to get to a point of forgiveness. Like I'd have forgave white people for slavery, broski. I'd have forgave y'all for what y'all people done did. It don't mean nothing to me no more. That was a hard thing to forgive. Like forgive the physical benefactors, the people that are living great off of 200 plus years of free labor, um, forgiving them people for their ancestors. And so that was really, really hard. That was a stage in my life. Boy, ooh, that was tough. Especially for the people that be walking here in America that were referred to and still are referred to as niggas. So this obstacle here that I'm being confronted with now is, I feel, my last act of forgiveness. And I'm sure it probably will be another monster after this one on another level. But on this basic level, I have to learn to forgive the American government because the American government is still hulling black folks. Let me reword that. Niggas. It's a big stark difference because most of these immigrants that are here right now saying, why can't you Negroes come up? They wasn't here until 1967. I did all my research on this. And the only reason they here is because these black folks, the African Americans that are here, that adore all of that stuff, finally got rights to say they could be included in the American populace. And so when I look at the American government, bro, this is my last act of forgiveness because let's look at this, bro. Let's look at it this way. We got Israel. that's right out here. Like America identified, America looked at them people, Israel, and said, you know what? We're going to do right by y'all. We all had this horrible, heinous thing happen to y'all. We're going to restore y'all and we're going to make y'all a people. A people. Always remember that you're a people or you're not a people. Israel people, Palestine not people. Legislate, you know, laws and stuff like that. So you're not a people because America never freed you. Never freed you. Okay, the Emancipation Proclamation was just saying that you ain't a slave no more. Now you're a servant. Unless you learn how to defeat our game, which is constantly changing, boom, you're going to be a constant servant because we did not free you. We just said you wasn't a slave no more. And then they hugged you out, Jim Crow, redlining, all the other old crazy stuff the ancestors went through, your grandmothers and grandfathers and great grandfathers. They really tell you a good story. But anyways, all that hulling out. And then 1960 something, late 1960s, they say, you know what? We're not going to free you. We're going to include you. So you can move into our neighborhoods and be terrorized. You can now get these high paying jobs. Not freedom. We're going to give you jobs. When you free a people, they can go and get a flag. They can have an identity. Like, you know, when people say, you know, my people are from Italy, I'd be like, oh, that's great. My people was from this land that we were taken from. That's where my people was from. And then America brought us over here, and for a long time, they made us not a people of nothing. And then in 2016 happened. 2016 happened. And I said, never again will I ever vote for a Democrat or a Republican. Always the Green Party. Why would I say something like that? That's because Obama gave the LGBTQ community rights. The LGBTQ rights bill. It's specifically for the LGBTQ community. I don't care. Look here. I don't hate y'all for getting rights. Do your thing. Ball out and shit. If you need some rights for yourself, good for you. I'm glad you got that. But look here. I had this one argument. It was some people that was working free for a whole bunch of years that still don't have full rights. Don't even have a rights bill. So when they have the civil rights bill, this is what happened when the civil rights bill happened. The civil rights bill exposes you, because you're included into their society, exposes you to more money through a job. So you get comfortable, you get complacent. A job will lull you away from your true destiny. Man, look here. People start believing in something faster if they lost their job. Either you're going to believe in yourself or you're going to sink or swim. But most of these other people, man, like, imagine you make money, you can send it home to Mexico. Where can African Americans send money home to? Where's our government? Y'all that basically gave the LGBTQ, man, they have a flag that can be flown at the Capitol because they have rights. So they said with black folks, they'll be civil with you. All right, dog, goddamn, we'll be polite. But they gave LGBT, they could have put them in the civil rights bill. It's like, no, not good enough for LGBT community. We're going to get on full rights. And niggas been sitting here the whole time and they ain't gave niggas full rights. That's how these Democrats and Republicans play in your face as a nigga. Man, stop playing with these people. Say, man, look here, make us a government or get out our face. And they say, well, we don't know how to compensate you guys. Give us the Israel plan. While you was out here hoisting up Israel in 1948, to the world, Israel, we done a great thing and we restore the people. And niggas sit here like, we can't even gather in groups of 3 and talk about issues that concern us. White person be like, what are you niggas talking about? Same time, 1948, we restoring the people, and at the same time, we hulling the people out. Same time. And so that's why y'all think these Republicans and these Democrats care about you. They do not care, bro. They just need your vote. Bro, we just asking for a rights bill that's specifically for us. That ain't for nobody else. That ain't, don't say civil. That say niggas full rights. That's it. We don't even need no money. But give us that Israel plan. You get a government $3 billion a year? Cool, we'll take it. But back pay us from 1948. And then give us that for 75 years and let's see how we'll do. If we can collect a black tax from every black person that's working through our government, we could actually grow something. We could actually restore ourselves as a people, but we're not allowed because we're not free. People are like, oh, black relationships are not working because of this. You know why black women don't trust black men? Because they say we don't feel protected. You know why you are not protected as a black man? Because you do not have a government that speaks directly for you. Even with the Indian nations, they are a nation. They're a nation. They're allowed to practice their religions and traditions. They're allowed to be themselves on their own damn land. They're allowed to do that. Not niggas, though.